Yo, 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 future fighters. Today we're talking about the Danger Room and the Share Your Thoughts community event. But before we get into that, I have two things to say. First of all, thank you so much for all of the positive feedback on the recent videos. I've been trying to pump up the energy. I've also been trying to flex my creative editorial skills. That's been me behind the keyboard editing the videos, not some editor, not somebody from LA. It's all me. But I do see quite a few comments, not as many, but I do see a smaller portion of the community saying that they don't like the heavy editing. And I can understand that. So I'm curious your thoughts on the following question. Would you rather I do heavier edits like what I've been doing recently on one of the videos per day and then less editing or no editing on another video? Or would you rather I just try to kind of smooth it out and have some editing in all of the videos? I don't think I want to go back to doing zero editing on all the videos, but let me know your thoughts on it. Secondly, I have a special announcement from a great friend of mine. Hello there, you. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. Do you play Marvel Future Fight? Are you a future fighter? Do you find yourself in an alliance full of noobs? An alliance full of people who don't speak your language? An alliance full of people who never speak? Well, I have the plan for you that's going to make you succeed and go to the top where you belong. Join my Discord. And you'll find that on top of all of these wonderful channels, you can join one and you can talk in one for free called MFF Alliance. It's right over there. Look, use your eyes and look. It's easy. When you click on it, you'll be in a wonderful place where you can talk about alliances and you can ask to be in an alliance, or you can say, hey, I've got an alliance and I want new people in my alliance. There's tons of people talking here. They're all really cool and handsome and smart and funny, and they all have lots of money. They're millionaires. So, you know, you should be here too, because it's a great place to find an alliance and to be in an alliance, because you don't want to be not in an alliance, because you'll make friends that way, and then you can play Galactus, and then you can play Danger Room and other things too. Join today. So hopefully I haven't scared you off and you're still watching the video. So let's talk about what's going on with the Danger Room. We've made videos criticizing it. We haven't yet made videos talking about the strategy for the Danger Room and actually playing in the Danger Room, which is something I am a bit behind on, and I apologize for that. But we've already gotten, to the amazement of myself and probably some of you out there, a community event to say what we think of the Danger Room thus far. I don't know if it's premature to post this already in the case of Netmarble, but I wanted to go through it now, and I wanted to talk to you guys about what my answers are to these questions. So I've already answered the event, but if you want to find it out for yourself, I've left a link to it down below in the description so you can check that out. I strongly encourage you guys to do this because, let me remind you, a few months ago, I don't know how many months ago, but a few months ago, they gave us this exact same event, this exact same quiz, or sort of whatever you want to call it, survey. Yeah, there's the word, Alex. Survey. Hi, I went to school. I'm an English speaking student. They gave us this survey for Giant Boss Raid. Yeah. And for Giant Boss Raid, they ended up listening to us and giving us Galactus and Silver Surfer. So that's absolutely fantastic. So you can see very clearly they asked us for feedback and they listened to our feedback, which is literally chef's kiss. That is the #1 thing you want in a game developer. They're like, listen, we want to take your money, but if you guys want something, we'll listen to you and we'll probably give it to you, as long as it's not completely ridiculous or impossible to do. So we have this opportunity again. They are willing to listen to us. I mean, not willing, but they want to listen to us and they want our feedback. So let's give it to them. Absolutely. So yeah, we got 1,500 participants so far. Definitely get your ass over here and do this. I've already answered it. I just want to go through my answers and talk to you guys a little bit more about it so that you guys have, you know where I stand and you have my ideas. But then you should probably pause the video and go and answer it yourself and then come back, because I don't want to influence you. But let's get into it nonetheless. How was the matchmaking in Danger Room? Personally, I thought the matchmaking was fine. Now, when you have to understand, well, not you have to understand, but my thinking when I answer these questions is that if I say the matchmaking was bad, that might become a priority for them to fix. And in my eyes, there are more important things that need to be fixed, or in my opinion, there are more important things that need to be fixed. So I always try to prioritize my answers based on not just necessarily what the truth is, but also what is top priority, because realistically, they can't fix every single problem simultaneously about the Danger Room. Realistically as well, they're probably never going to fix all of the problems. There's no perfect game mode in any, mobile game. So I want to prioritize my answers to really hit home hard and focus on the things that I think are most important. So for me, the most important thing that they need to change right now is the rewards. Because if there's no incentive to play, people are not going to play. And if people don't play a PvP game mode, it's so tough to answer this question. Well, if they don't play, no one's going to be able to play. Because you need players to play PvP in order for the other players that want to play to be able to play against each other. I know. So, if you took a drink every time I said play, you're probably on the way to the hospital now. I apologize. Send me your ambulance bill and I'll pay for it. But yeah, so rewards is definitely the #1 problem for me. The second problem for me is that I see the meta in Danger Room settling too quickly. And what I mean by meta is people have already figured out that the best team is just max DPS. Cyclops, Doctor Strange, and either Namor or Sharon Rogers. Namor is more consistent with the buffs. Sharon Rogers is more risky because you can get your attack dodged. But if you land it, it's pretty much game over and you've nuked the boss down in like 30 seconds. Ant-Man gets a little bit of play because of the missiles. Mr. Fantastic gets basically 0 play, and if you have Mr. Fantastic on your team, you almost auto lose. And the same thing was true last week with Black Panther, and to a lesser extent, Captain Marvel. If you chose those characters, you were probably, severely hampering your team, and you were probably going to lose. So I would love to see them, work more on the meta, work more on what makes this game mode unique, so that it can continue to be a refreshing break. We don't want it to be exactly the same as all the other game modes in Marvel Future Fight, where you just pick the top DPS character, you grab your biggest bat, and you swing that shit as hard as you can, and as fast as you can. And then the third thing we'll get to later. So anyways, that's how I see it. That's why I said matchmaking was good. Do you feel like you're playing in real time? Honestly, I do feel like I'm playing in real time. I feel like there's a timer. I feel like I'm racing against the clock, watching the other team's HP, and when they screw with me, healing my boss, creating those lasers, creating the tornadoes, I feel like they're getting back at me, they're punishing me. What do you think we should improve in the Danger Room? Please select from the items below. Okay, so I chose exclusive skill because I think they need to improve the exclusive skills, and we'll get into that more at the end. I think they need to improve the matchmaking system, which kind of contradicts the fact that I said matchmaking was good, but again, I'll get into it in more specific detail later, and there's no limit to the number I can choose here, so I'm not necessarily telling them that I'm stressing matchmaking, I'm just choosing it. Boss attack pattern, we'll talk about this as well. Actually, we should talk about it now. With the boss attack pattern, if you've played Danger Room, you can't see shit. Your attacks, especially if you're using like tier 3 Cyclops' attack where he, flames the ground, or Namor's 5th skill, or Namor's ult, you can't see anything. The ground is red or the ground is blue. So they need to do something with the layering. I don't know how they do it, but they need to make sure that the boss's attacks are on the top layer, so that they can actually, you can see through and you can see what's going on. They do a much better job of that with Galactus. I don't know if it's the camera angle or what, but the pink circles that he creates, those are super visible underneath, but even those, some people have problems seeing them. So I think the boss attack pattern doesn't necessarily mean the visuals, but in my case it does mean the visuals. I also think they need to do more boss attack patterns that are slow and like easy to dodge, but if you don't dodge them, you get punished heavily. So one good example would be like Jean Grey. When she goes into the middle of the arena to do her tier 3 skill where the Phoenix comes out, you know that you have to get on the outside ring, because if you don't, you will instantly die. It's a long wind-up. You have like 10 seconds to get the hell out of the middle, but if you don't, you're dead. I much prefer those types of attacks to attacks that are less punishing, but have a really, really fast reaction time, because not only does that punish people who don't have a fast reaction time or get distracted, but it also punishes people on lower end devices. It also punishes people who have some stuttering or any sort of just untimely coincidental lag on their Wi-Fi. So yeah, I'm more of the Dark Souls type player. Give me large, punishing, telegraphed attacks that I have time to dodge and time to learn the pattern for, rather than a flurry of quick attacks that don't necessarily kill me outright, but that I'll have a much harder time dodging, and that if there's any sort of desync, I'm basically screwed. And then how to win. This also plays into the exclusive skill system. I don't want this game mode, in my opinion at least, I don't want Danger Room to just become do the most damage as fast as possible. I want there to be different strategies, different ways to win, disrupt the enemy team, disrupt their boss, etc., etc., to win, rather than just, you know, nuke them down as fast as possible. Lastly, for this question in particular, what the hell does retreat system mean? I have no idea. If anyone can decipher what retreat system is, does that mean like what happens when you get disconnected, like the punishment system? I don't know. I don't know if that's the the disconnect or the leave, the quit system, but yeah, confused me. What do you think about the Danger Room's time limit? I think it's honestly fine. Most of the characters are so strong that you finish well before the halfway point of the match. We had a little bit of worries when the APK was out because we weren't doing enough damage, but turns out we were wrong. Shit finishes in like a minute, 2 minutes tops, unless your team is like working against you. What are your thoughts on the exclusive skills and its balance? Unsatisfying. So here's where we get into the nitty-gritty here. If you're not satisfied with the exclusive skill, please write it down. So in my opinion, and I'll just read what I said, a few of the skills are great. The heal skill is great. It works, and it has a real tangible effect on the match, although actually I wish it was more. It healed for more, but still. Or maybe it healed more over time, so it didn't feel super unfair, but you know, it had more of an impact. And missiles. The missiles are actually really, really good. And they can turn a fight around, or you can squeak out a victory at the last second because of the missiles. But most of the other skills are either so-so or useless. The exclusive skills should have more impact on the fight because that's what makes this game mode unique. The thing is, the exclusive skills were designed for Danger Room. We don't see the exclusive skills in any other game mode. So the exclusive skills should almost be better or more important than the characters you choose. I mean, they don't need to be that important because then you'd have a stupid match where all three players are just running around trying to collect energy. That's dumb. That's not fun. But some of them, you know, especially the weak ones, need to have much higher impact on the fight because otherwise it just feels like World Boss with your friends, which is not bad, but it can be more unique. Are you satisfied with the rewards given in Danger Room? Oh, hell no, brother. If they're not, okay, so we need to give guaranteed Rachel Summers biometrics. I've talked about this. You need to give 5 guaranteed bios when you hit Platinum and up, so that players have a set progression that they can get to every week. 5 bios a week is not a lot, Netmarble, please. You're talking 20 bios a month. Come on, boys. Do the math. Sit there and do the math. There's no way 20 bios a month is a lot. Come on. Come on. And then give more random biometrics for all of the ranks, or give fewer biometrics but make them X gene selectors to reduce the randomness feature. You basically just have to choose one or the other, but you must buff the rewards. That's the most important thing. What do you think about the drop rate for the skill energy? Honestly, I think it's fine. What functions would you like to be added to the Danger Room? So this is important. These are not, and I kind of struggled, not struggled, but I took my time answering this because I realized these are brand new functions. These are not existing things that you want to be improved or changed. These are new things. So I think the most important function to add to the Danger Room would be sort of a player rating system. Now this has the possibility of being sort of like a bullying system or like a trolling system because it includes like a thumbs up, thumbs down. But the good side to it, the positive, is that you can tell the system if this is even possible to do with the existing code. I don't know, but you can tell the system, I like playing with these players. They played well. You can match me with them again. I would be glad to play with them. And then on the other hand, these players are fucking dummies. Please do not match with them with me again. They tried to, puke on their own shoes, and it's that simple. Which would vastly improve random matchmaking, or have the option to replay with the same team like we do in Giant Boss Raid, where you can just hit the little icon with the circular arrow like we have also in co-op, and you can just rejoin a match again with the same team of 3 or the same team of 2 and then add another one. Or you can have an avoid player option, which basically serves as a thumbs down, but it basically just tells the system, this dude doesn't know how to play the game mode. Please stop pairing me with this dude who selects Mr. Fantastic and then just stands in the corner doing nothing, because he's obviously, completely ruining my experience, and that's really important. Please share your thoughts on heroes' abilities in Danger Room, and if we need to add more or improve them. So these are the exclusive skills, the heroes' abilities. So yes, absolutely, I think that you do need to improve the tornado and the shield skills. The tornado skill is funny, but it's not effective enough. It needs to either move faster, which makes it harder to dodge, or it needs to be much bigger, which also makes it harder to dodge. And the shield skill just doesn't feel useful enough at all. It doesn't protect you against skills that you don't need protecting against, and then it doesn't also protect you against skills that you do need protecting against, because those skills have penetration. So I don't really understand the meaning of the shield skill. Yeah. And then you need to add more unique skills. I think this is also important. So I give some examples here. So you can go wild with these examples. I'm sure you guys have some really great ideas for exclusive skills, so hit me up. But some of the ones that I have are to randomly lower one enemy's attack for 10 seconds. So let's say you're playing with Cyclops, Namor, and Doctor Strange, and you get hit with this, and you're Doctor Strange, your attack is going to drop by 50%, so you're going to have to rely on Cyclops and Namor to do more damage. Maybe that will cause you to switch and tell Namor, start attacking, and I'll start collecting energy and using my exclusive skills because my damage has been nerfed for the next 10 seconds. And it creates these sort of on-the-fly decisions that you have to make and communicate with your team, which can be hard. I admit Marvel Future Fight is not the best game for communication, but think about it. Or another idea would be deal 50% HP damage to one random enemy over 10 seconds. So a random enemy on the other team would take 5% of their HP as damage for the next 10 seconds, totaling 50%. That could kill them. That could put them on the brink of death. It would encourage more characters to choose, let's say, Luna Snow. They already choose Luna Snow because she's badass, but for the healing, possibly if there are other tier 3s in the future that have heal tier 3 skills or heal skills, it will also encourage them to be chosen as well. You could also have another one that slows all enemies by 30% for 5 seconds. Just other effects, other sort of combinations. I don't necessarily think that my ideas are really that good or that creative, so hit me up in the comments if you guys have better ones. And then finally, what are the 3 things that you want to see improved? So this would be features that are existing in Danger Room that you want them to make better. So of course, rewards. You have to mention that right away. I like to, when I take these surveys, I hammer home the point. I want to make sure they know what is up. So do the, improve the rewards, improve the point system. This is another huge one. So winning will give you anywhere from 100, 140 points if you've just started playing Danger Room. But if you're up in Platinum and you win, you literally get like 20 to 30 points. It's really not that much. But if you lose, even if you're in gold and you lose, you can lose over 100, sometimes over 200 points. I've seen someone lose like 220 or 240 points from a single match. That's insane. So winning is this small incremental thing, and then one loss just completely screws you and sends you tumbling down out of your rank. And that really that cannot happen. Losing should not punish you more than the most you can get from a win. That just shouldn't happen. Doesn't make any sense. And then lastly, I said, lastly I said character balancing, because I do feel like a lot of players get frustrated when they join up on a team and one of the players on the team chooses one of the bad characters. So right now there's about 2 to 3 bad characters. Ant-Man is bad, but when he has missiles as his exclusive skill, he's good, not great. But whether they have the missile skill or not, Black Panther and Mr. Fantastic are pretty much too weak. They're not good enough, and either the characters themselves need to be buffed. Now, part of this is a problem because Netmarble pulls the stats and the builds from the #1 ranked characters. So if the #1 ranked Black Panther decides to give him a CTP of authority, well, you've got a PvP Black Panther trying to do work in Danger Room, and Black Panther's not even that good as a tier 3 to begin with. He needs a Rage CTP specifically. So either buff up their build by giving them the proper CTPs, offensive and stuff, or give them much stronger exclusive skills to balance it out and to encourage diverse team strategy. And again, that goes back to not wanting teams to just automatically default to highest DPS, fastest clear, go, 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 gas, 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 kill, 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 but actually encouraging strategy and thinking, okay, we're going to do this combo, we're going to do that combo, we're going to disrupt the enemy team, yada, 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 and so on and so forth. Hit the submit button. I haven't answered all the questions. Oh, what the hell? Okay, hang on. Okay, there you have it. So apparently you have to type in every single available text box, even if you think it was good, you have to type something there to just say that it is good. So in case you guys have that problem as well, that's what you have to do. So yeah, with that being said, guys, hopefully you hit up this survey. I know it's not the most exciting video, but it is super important to the growth and the development of the game, and it has results. We've seen the results in this year, 2019. They listen to us for Giant Boss Raid. They'll listen to us again. Chef's kiss all day long. For anybody that does this, thank you so much. Hit me up with what you guys want to see next on the channel. Answer the questions from the beginning of the video. And of course, if you like what you see, I hope to see you again tomorrow. Take care.